Cancer. This is Trish with Trish's Tarot. I am here to do an energy balance reading for September 1st through September 15th. I'm going to do what they call the Flying Bird spread. It's 7 cards, and the cards that are on the right side represent the Divine Masculine. The cards on the left side represent the Divine Feminine. And to see how these energies are working and to see what you need to work on to balance, the energies. Balance is very important with our Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies. Once we achieve balance, things just run so much smoother in our life. And I can attest to that, because it really does make a difference. So that being said, I'm going to use the Zen Tarot for the main spread. I'm going to clarify all 7 cards with the Sun and the Moon Tarot. I'm going to pull 2 Shaman Oracle cards now, which will, one will be for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, to see what spirit guides are going to be helping you, with the energy balance that we need. Okay, I have prayed and meditated over the cards and pre-shuffled. I'll just shuffle them until the cards we need, fly out. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. Just take what does and leave the rest. You can also check your other signs, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs, because there could be some messages for you there. I am running a special $15 for a 15-minute mini reading. You can ask as many questions as you want. I'll try and answer as many as I can. I tend to be a little winded, especially with private readings. So there hasn't been one reading that I've done that's been 15 minutes. They usually average about 20 minutes, but either way, I just love this. I want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, and sharing, commenting. I really appreciate all the support in this leap of faith that I'm doing. I appreciate everybody, bearing with me as I'm learning how to do this. I mean, 3 years ago, my grandson was still fixing my iPhone for me, and, so the whole camera and the editing and all of that, I'm still learning. So just bear with me. I'm getting there, okay? That being said, let's jump into your reading and see what spirit guides you're going to be having. There's your Divine Masculine one, and you have Hunter of Gifts. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? Okay, that's Divine Masculine. Let's see, Divine Feminine for Cancer. Right, there it is. And we have Hunter of Abundance. Look at that. And look how these 2 cards, the colors just intermix. This here shooting out of the Hunter of Abundance is going right, that's this right here, and that's your Hunter of Gifts. So Cancer, you got some gifts and abundance coming in, huh? All right, let's get into your main spread. Okay, so the first card is going to be the Here and Now, the Liftoff card, which is going to be the center of your spread. Projections. Okay, let me see, let me look at this card. This card is 7. 7's a divine number. And look, you see the male and the female, you're projecting off of each other, so let's see, your second card is going to be your first Divine Feminine card. This is what your fear is. This is what's your fear, of flying, is adventure. Alright? That's your first Divine Feminine card. In the Divine Masculine, this is your response, your ability to the fear. Okay? And then that is laziness. Wow. Alright, Cancer. So, your Divine Feminine is ready for adventure, but the Divine Masculine is being lazy. And to me, this projection off of each other is, going within, So you really do need to do some inner reflection. Now, this is the second time. The first time I tried to do your reading, I got so choked up I couldn't even speak. I had to stop recording um, and, go take a few sips of water. And I still, right now, I'm feeling extremely tongue tied. Uh, you know, um, just just tongue tied, not any other feeling, but they're just feeling tongue tied. Okay, so the fourth card in your spread is your inner support, okay, your intuition, and that's just going with the flow. And I love this card. You see that? It's floating in the water, going with the flow. That's what we all need to do. We don't really have control. We all try to control, and it makes life difficult sometimes, Cancer. Okay, the fifth spot is your second card for the Divine Masculine is external support and flowering. Do you see that? That's by going with the flow, by going in, you're going to blossom. You got the Lotus Spirit, you got the full moon behind it. Behind this card, you see that, the full moon, and Cancer's ruled by the moon, so, and it's funny because that came out on the Divine Masculine side, and the moon is the Divine Feminine, so the Divine Feminine is helping the Divine Masculine, or vice versa, whichever way you want to look at it. Wow, these cards are just, once again, I just keep picking up on being tongue-tied. It's weird. Anyway, so in the sixth position is your relaxation and acceptance, and you have creativity in that spot. Okay, and then arrival. The seventh card, the third card for your Divine Masculine, is the arrival of your new level of awareness, and that's abundance. Do you see this? You have two abundance cards, Cancer. So by going with the flow, by going in. And getting out of this laziness energy and getting into feeling the adventure and going with the flow. You have creativity coming out. You got abundance coming out. You have a hunter of abundance and the hunter of gifts. The Divine Masculine, your spirit guide is trying to bring in your gifts, and your abundance. At the bottom of the deck, we have new vision. Okay, Cancer? And so do we have a new vision that's, very creative? Because it's going to be bringing you in a lot of abundance here, It really is. I'm sorry. I can't get all these cards in the camera. I try. Like I said, this is just a temporary setup. I'll be permanent in my new place by the end of next month. So let's get some clarifiers. Projection. So the only bad card I see really in the spread is the laziness, but I guess we've all gotten a little lazy with what's been going on in the world and being stuck at home and stuff. But we have to stop projecting things onto ourselves. It's not healthy to do that. Project onto ourselves or others. Alright, Spirit. Projection for Cancer. There we go. The Prince of Wands. Okay. So, I feel as though, you're going to be having a passionate message coming, and that's going to send you into this projection, and it's going to help propel you into this adventure energy and out of the lazy energy, okay? And clarifier for adventure is the Five of Pentacles. So worry. You have to stop worrying. There's really nothing we can do about it, So you really need to go within and go with the flow, Cancer. Clarifying laziness is the Star card, okay? Wish fulfillment. You get out of this lazy energy, you're going to get your wish fulfillment. That's the Star card. You're going within and you're healing. You're healing these energies by going with the flow. Clarifying going with the flow is the Hermit. Okay, that's going within, Cancer. You have to go within and figure out, and wade through these energies that we have going on. We all have a tendency to be lazy at times, and we all want adventure at times. It's finding that balance between the yin and the yang, your divine feminine, your divine masculine. Um, but you're going to come through this really beautiful, Cancer. Um, Clarifying the flowering, or yeah, the flowering is the Five of Cups, disappointment. Is that what's keeping you from flowering? Because that's what I'm getting. Feeling left out in the cold. Um, crying over spilled milk, looking at the 3 cups that are knocked over, not looking at the 2 full cups sitting right there. Okay, but um, the Hunter of Gifts is going to help you with this. The Spirit Guide is going to help you to, come out of this energy and get into the flowering energy and abundance and creativity. All right, so clarifying creativity is the Four Swords, which is the Truce card. Okay, Cancer, and you see this is the 2 people. You have to come to a truce within yourself, within your divine masculine and your divine feminine. And you're doing that. You're healing. You're resting and you're healing. So this is 2 healing cards. The Star card's a healing card. The Four Swords is a healing card. The Hermit card, because you're going within to do this. You just have to stop worrying and get out of this laziness and this disappointment, All right, so clarifying abundance is the 7 Swords, is frugality. And this card to me is, it's usually about deception and lying and that backstabbing and that kind of stuff. This is more of just, to me, is just being weary and tired. And I've gotten this card a lot, and what's going on in the world, has put a lot of people into this energy, and we need to get out of this energy and back into creativity and abundance, and it's hard, but you have a lot of help with the Spirit Guides here, Cancer. You really do. Let's see, is there any other messages for Cancer? There we go. I knew there was one more. And you got the Prince of Cups. Okay, by doing all of this, there, the Prince of Cups in this card to me is, self-love, and by going within and going with the flow, your creativity is going to be beautiful, and it's going to bring you lots of abundance. I mean, you have the Hunter of Abundance, and you have the Abundance card. So Cancer, there's just enormous abundance coming to you. And at the bottom of the deck, there's the 9 of Cups, which is happiness. That's the wish fulfillment card. So you have the Star card and the 9 of Cups, Cancer. And that's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle, that internal battle. But, stop projecting and just go with the flow, because it's going to bring in abundance and your creativity. Yeah, or it's going to bring in your creativity, which is going to bring in your abundance, and your Spirit Guides are helping you find your gifts, your creativity, so that they can bring in this abundance, okay? Your Oracle message card from the Starseeds is Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine, okay? And that's the divine masculine. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. That's the first time I've pulled that card. Okay, and under the divine feminine, you have magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. You are enough. You're worthy of this. Stop projecting. Get out of this laziness and the sorrow and the woe is me and feeling left out in the cold and the worry. And going with the flow, you're going to flower, and your creativity is going to just blossom. And it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, Cancer, a really lot of abundance. Okay, that's your energy balance reading for September 1st through the 15th. Once again, thank you. please like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification bell. I appreciate all of you so much. Namaste.